Your brain is an incredible thing. It holds your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. It's what makes you you. Your brain is as great as everyone else's, but it's not perfect. Let's use this guy as an example. Let's say he is going on about his day, then someone out of nowhere steals his stuff, murders his friends, and burns down his house. Now look at him. He's probably depressed. If only there was a way to just temporarily escape. To just go somewhere and let all his worries and bothers go away. It's gonna sound a little stupid, but he should just put on some music therapy isn't new or uncommon. You look it up, you get hundreds of searches on it, being good, bad, helpful, harmful. The side I'm talking about, the good side. Music in itself is therapy. Music can help with anxiety. It can help express how you're feeling. It can do so much more because that's what music is. It's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be helpful, it's supposed to be enjoyable to hear, it's supposed to make you feel happy. Like, you look up music to make you feel happy, you'll probably get Bruno Mars or something. Bruno Mars might not be enjoyable to everybody, which is why it's important to find music that is special to you and listen to it whenever you're feeling down. To prove this, I'm going to be playing some nice, relaxing music while I play this horror game. Pretty little lady. God, why is it so dark? I don't know where I am. While I'm going through that in the background, let me try to explain what music therapy can actually help with. Music therapy can help with many different mental illnesses, so let's try to break it down. Music therapy can help with multiple different sections of your brain. The main part that help with is the part that controls your emotions, obviously, as well as your heart rate, among a lot of other complicated things. Basically, music stimulates your brain so you don't just feel nothing when listening to it unless you really don't like the song. On top of that, here's a list of those mental illnesses that music can help with: Down syndrome, autism, brain injury, stroke, Parkinson's disease, multiple autoimmune disease, cancer care, hospice and behaviorment, Alzheimer's and dementia, event trauma, bipolar disorder, and PTSD. Music doesn't have to be all that complicated. Like I said before, it's just something you should be able to listen to and feel good about it. It really does just mute all the bad noise in your life and replace it with something so much better. Better yet, it's also helpful to play music. If you have an instrument on hand, you could just play those feelings away. Your mind is incredibly fragile. It can fall apart so easily if you're not careful. You need to take care of yourself. Music therapy doesn't just help with depression or anxiety, but it can help ease the other major mental illnesses like Alzheimer's, brain injuries, and even substance abuse problems. The treatment itself isn't just listening to the music, it can also be discussing the lyrics of songs with others, creating your own lyrics, or even just playing an instrument. All of these types of music can help keep a person whole. The most simple way music can help is to just relax and listen. Take this game for example. On the surface, it doesn't seem all that much about music except for a few bits and pieces here and there. But as the game goes on, you realize just how much music means to these characters, specifically the piano. Because at first it's just introduced as this thing that these two characters have in common, and it seems like that's all the game is using it for, but that's not true. With these two characters, who are named Mark and Nicole, both had a passion for the piano. Specifically, one song they both knew how to play. To explain why would be going way too in depth into the story rather than the music, so we're just going to focus on the music. For Mark, this song represents his mother who had passed and he struggled letting that go. She loved playing the piano and he learned it for her. And he specifically tried learning this one song he just could not get right. But over the course of the story, he eventually gets it right and he eventually lets go of his mother's passing. For Nicole, the song represents her friend who just up and vanished one day. She hated the piano for it, but over time, with Mark's help, she learned to love it again. This is what music can represent: love and loss, anguish and acceptance. There's such a wide range of things music can be associated with, which is why it is so useful for mental health, clearing your mind, all of that. So with that being said, I just want to say that music has also helped me. I listen to music while creating the script, partially while making this video, and it just helps clear my mind if I'm ever going through anything and stuff like that. Also, the reason I chose these games for the background was because the music in them is just incredible. However, I wanted to include that music throughout the video, but that didn't sound very good and it's very difficult to put it over the voiceover of me talking.